Welcome back. The racing season is officially underway for 2 more local tracks. Jay Elson has more on that in this week's Midco Motorsports Update.
All right, well, thank you, Kelly. The MSTS 360s have apparently become the area's unofficial headliners. After helping get things started at Park Jefferson, the circuit did it again this week, highlighting the season opening shows in Rock Rapids, Iowa, and Wagner, South Dakota. Friday, those sprints joined the USRA regulars at Rapid Speedway. Picked things up with the B-Mods lap 2, Lyndon Johnson making a bid for the lead, but he spins out trying to make the pass on Andrew Allers. 2 laps later, Dustin Cruz does what Johnson couldn't do. He pilots the 6 car past Allers to take over the top spot. This one would go to a green-white checkered finish thanks to a late caution, and Cruz would get all he could handle from a hard-charging Chris Huseman. The 63 came all the way from 12th, but he'd have to settle for second. Cruz takes a bow after his first win of the year. The stock cars rolled out next, and it would be a rough night for defending track champ Elijah Zevenbergen. The 66Z was running near the front when he rolled off the top of the track between turns 3 and 4. Zevenbergen would be taken to a local hospital with a concussion, but did later announce on social media that he was okay. When racing resumed, there'd be a great battle between the 32G of Derek Green and Darren Cordles in the 11K. Both guys took a turn at the front. Final lap now, the 32 of Justin Regneris enters the fray, and check out this finish. 3 wide as they make the final turn, but it's Cordles by a nose.
We were able to get by him. I was pretty surprised, to be honest with you. This car was really tight in the heat, and come back for the feature. Me and my guys just loosened it up, and it worked pretty good. For the first night out, this is a big success for us.
Rock Rapids native Jody Rosenboom had the pole for the night's MSTS main event, and he would take control off the start. But trouble would find him just 4 laps in. Rosenboom clips a back marker and tumbles down the front stretch. That was the end of the line for the 14. Dusty Ballinger settled into the top spot when they got back to green, but he wouldn't be able to outrun Lee Gross. Lap 16, the Harwood, North Dakota native blows past Ballinger on the top side, and that was it. Gross cruised through lap traffic to secure his first MSTS victory of 2018.
Probably about halfway there, I found the middle in 3 and 4, and that really helped my corner speed down there. I moved down, to the middle, and once I kind of just settled down and started hitting my marks, we started going good. I wanted to give my guys a good finish. We haven't started off the year very well, and we made some changes back home this week. We kind of went back to what we knew worked, and obviously it still works. So I think we'll stick with this and see where we go from there.
Now, following Friday's run in Rock Rapids, the MSTS moved on to Wagner Speedway. Thomas Kennedy won an early battle for the lead with Rosenboom before pulling away for his first series win of the season. Rosenboom, who had a great car all weekend, was forced to settle for the runner-up spot. Friday's winner, Lee Gross, took third, followed by Greg Baker and Jack Dover. With the 3 features now in the books, here's an early look at the standings. Gross, the only driver that's finished in the top 10 of all 3 races to this point, and that's enough to give him an 18-point lead over Eric Lutz. Rosenboom, Tommy Barber, and Ryan Bickett make up the rest of your top 5. Now, the MSTS will resume its schedule May 18th when it returns to Rapid Speedway. Meanwhile, this area's first Big 410 show of the season coming up later this week. Jackson Motorplex will open its 2018 slate Friday with the Great Lakes Shootout. Hot laps are scheduled for 7:30 with racing to follow. Kelly, back to you.
All right, great stuff. Thank you so much, Jay. Coming up after the break, the Fargo Force have clinched a spot in the Clark Cup final for only the 4th time in franchise history. We'll show you how it all went down this past weekend and have reaction from the games next.